Chris Bassitt is no longer a Blue Jay. And to be completely honest, it hurts more to see where he went than the fact that he left. $18.5 million. 1 year. That's the price the Baltimore Orioles paid to take one of the most resilient guys to wear a Toronto uniform in recent years. As we process the image of Seabass wearing the jersey of a direct AL East rival, there's that bitter taste in the mouth. It's not just about losing an arm. It's about losing the arm who, when everything was on fire in the 2025 postseason, came out of the bullpen to hold the line. We remember a 1.04 ERA in October, 8 2/3 innings of pure cold blood in the ALCS and the World Series. Bassitt was the blue-collar worker who never complained about his role, who gave you 170 innings in the regular season, and at 36 years old, proved he still has plenty left in the tank. But baseball is a cold business. One day you're the hero of the run to the Fall Classic. The next, you're the veteran who no longer fits the financial plan or the roster depth. Or at least that's what the front office wants us to believe. The irony is brutal. Baltimore finished 2025 at the bottom of the division, 75 wins, a complete disaster for a team that had made the playoffs the previous 2 years. And what do? They go after exactly what Toronto seems to be neglecting right now: stability. They brought in Shane Baz, re-signed Eflin, and now locked in Bassitt to support Brabish and Rogers. They're gearing up with our steel. And here in Toronto, the optimism of December has started to give way to an anxiety Canadian fans know all too well. We looked at the rotation and thought, okay, we're set. Shane Bieber picked up his option, Dylan Cease arrived as the big ace move, Cody Ponce came in to round things out. It looked like an elite group, but baseball doesn't forgive overconfidence. Bieber is already out for opening day with forearm fatigue, week to week, and everyone knows what forearm fatigue usually means in the long run. It's a red flag you can't ignore. Then you add the loss of Bowden Francis, who's out for the season after elbow surgery. Suddenly, that enviable depth is gone. We went from "we have arms to spare" to "who's starting Game 4?" In that vacuum, Bassitt's departure starts to look like a strategic mistake that's hard to swallow. The guy has been top 10 in innings pitched over the last 3 seasons. He, Gausman, and Berríos were the triad of durability. You could count on him. Rain or shine at Rogers Center, Bassitt would be there, chewing up innings and giving the team a chance to win. But what if the problem isn't exactly a lack of money? Hold on, because there's a detail here that changes the game. The front office bet heavily on the historical durability of this group. They looked at Dylan Cease, another workhorse, 9th in innings since 2023, and figured they could let the 36-year-old veteran walk without looking back. It's a bet on youth and power over control and experience. The risk isn't talent, it's health. Without Bassitt, Toronto's safety net is thinner. If Bieber doesn't come back quickly, or if Cease feels the weight of changing leagues at a high level for the first time, we'll be looking at Camden Yards and watching Bassitt do exactly what he did here, winning ugly 3-2 games. We know how Rogers Center boils over when the game tightens up. Toronto fans understand baseball. We don't accept shallow analysis, and the real analysis is this: the Orioles got smarter, and we got more fragile. Watching a division rival strengthen itself with one of our leadership pillars is a punch to the gut. Bassitt isn't just a 3.96 ERA pitcher. He's a guy who knows AL East hitters like the back of his hand. He knows how to attack Judge, how to frustrate Devers. Now he'll use that knowledge against us. Does $18.5 million sound expensive for a 36-year-old? Maybe on paper, but in today's market, for a 1-year deal, it's minimal risk for Baltimore and a massive identity loss for the Jays. The era of exceptional durability, when Gausman, Berríos, and Bassitt were automatic 180-inning guarantees, is over. We've entered the era of medical uncertainty. The question echoing in the minds of everyone who follows Jay's fan report is simple. Who's going to carry that emotional load? The clubhouse feels it when a veteran of that caliber leaves. It's not just numbers, it's the example for the younger guys, the calm presence in the dugout. The front office rolled the dice. They believe Ponce and Bieber's recovery are enough, but if we get to May with a patched-up rotation and Bassett leading the Orioles in wins, the pressure on Ross Atkins will hit unbearable levels. Did we want Bassett back? Yes. Did we need him? The next 2 months will answer that brutally. For now, this is the reality. One of our 2025 heroes is now the enemy, and the Toronto Blue Jays, who looked like they had the most solid rotation in MLB, are now praying that Bieber's imaging results bring good news. The landscape has changed. Confidence has given way to calculation. Now we'll see whether that calculation accounted for the cost of watching an 11-year veteran try to prove Toronto made a mistake. What do you think about this move? Did the front office make the right call letting Bassett walk to focus on younger arms? Or are we going to regret this lack of depth in the very first month? Drop your thoughts below. Let's debate this with the seriousness this team demands. See you in the next report.